Oh my God, this is gonna be good. Oh, it's gonna be good. Just the 2 episodes we got. Oh, it is so good. Don't you agree? Oh, I'm so glad, right? In time for Valentine's, right? Anyway, let's discuss. Hello, good people. Thanks for joining me again. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Ann. And on my channel, I review foreign shows. You know what I usually say, right? We travel around the world sitting on our couches. How fun is that? You never know which country we're gonna end up next. Hi guys, thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ann, and on my channel, I review foreign international content. Today, I'm back with one of our favorites, South Korea. And this one just dropped this weekend, 25/21. Oh, so good. It started off so well. And obviously, we are so happy to have the cast. Oh, one of my favorite, Kim Tae-ri, I think that's how you say her name, from Mr. Sunshine. If you have not watched Mr. Sunshine, you are not a serious Korean drama fan. And if you haven't anyways, you should definitely watch it. She's such an excellent actress. I love how in Mr. Sunshine, she was this serious girl who had a lot of things to deal with. And in this show, she's just like your young girl, lighthearted. Just, I love her range of acting is so good. I even forgot for a second, like, wait, that is the girl from Mr. Sunshine, right? Because that was such a serious role for her. But this one, I'm just loving how she's just so carefree, naive. I love how when she's talking to her mom, she's just screaming. Like, she's like, no, that's not what I want. Like, just always like up there. I'm like, why are you yelling at your mother, right? And then obviously we also have the handsome Nam Jo-hyuk, who is playing as Baek Jin, I believe that's how you say his name. And oh, what an excellent story. I love how we started like today and then we go back. It gave me a little bit of feeling like the opening almost feels like, if anybody ever watched that series of 1998, 1992, 1994, it has that feel, right? The way they do that opening, I was like, oh, this reminds me of that series. Also, another one that I really loved. I reviewed that as well. Please check my playlist right there. But oh, I love it. It starts off with the daughter of Hugh Do, and she obviously is having issues with her mom. Her mom wants her to become this ballerina, and she is just like, I can't, I don't want to do it, I don't care about this. And she decides to go to grandma's house, and while she's at grandma's house, finds her mom's diary and starts reading about her mom and what it was like for her when she was in high school and she was a fencing, I guess, champion. And I so love that because then it took us back to those days, I think 1994, 1998, I think. And this is where we're at. I just love the show. I love that it's showing us about the different dynamics between mothers and daughters. I'm so looking forward to them really exploring that. And then obviously the character of Nam Jo-hyuk, we find out that he came from a very wealthy family. And then during the IMF banks tanking, and his family went bankrupt. By the way, isn't it the worst? If you are rich and then have to be poor, oh, that hurts. Versus better be poor and then become rich, right? Because you're used to certain things and then now you can't have them. And then the way the adults were going at him for what his dad did, like, what is the son supposed to do for what the father did? Like, I thought it was so cruel the way they were going at him. Like, you know, your father took our money, and you know, and you should feel bad about this. Like, he already doesn't feel really bad about it. That scene was so sad and really disturbing. Although I get why they're mad. Like that one guy who said, my son is so smart and I keep hoping that he fails because now I can't afford college. It's just sad. It's a whole just sad situation about the whole thing. But I just love how bubbly and happiness I thought it was interesting that she's always wanted to go to the school of her idol, who does fencing, who's being played by, I guess her name is Bona, and she's Yorim. And she's always wanted to meet her. She's your gold medalist, and she goes to this school. They've grown up like the same age, and finally gets there, and this girl does not care about her at all. You know what it's like? It's like, you know, watching your favorite actor on TV, and then you meet them in person, and you're just like, in my head, you are totally different, right? Isn't that interesting how we like have visions of this is how they are, this is what it is like, and then when you really meet them, you're like, I wish I had not met you, because it totally destroys that image that you had in your head. And that's what happens to her. Like, she goes to this same, she finally is able to convince her mom to transfer to that school, and when she gets there and meets her idol, and she does not like her, she hates her, and she was just like, oh, you know how much I love you, you know, like, do you realize how much I love you? And she's just like, get out of here. And obviously she's jaded, because apparently there's been many students that have come who think that they're going to be the next, you know, prodigy gold medalist, and nothing ever happens. And clearly they're there because their parents can pay, and they're giving the schools money. So she's definitely very jaded, but she just really didn't give her a chance. And I loved when they went head to head. That coach, by the way, I love her. She's so good. And I love like the lessons she taught her. Like, look, she took the time to know who you are. She knows everything about you, how you play, how you, whatever, you know, techniques you have with fencing, but you never took the time to learn about your opponent. You should have learned about her style, right? And I thought, oh, good lesson, right? You were pushing her away, but you should have learned. On the other hand, she was like, I know you did not give your best because your foot or ankle is hurting, so I know you could do better, right? So I'm hoping as the story progresses, obviously, that they end up seeing each other for who they are. And then I'm also feeling that maybe we may have a love triangle, maybe. So Yorim knows Gene over here. They've known each other, I guess, from before when he was in school. Now he can't go to school because his parents went bankrupt. He couldn't even finish serving in the army because they were like, your family's bankrupt. They probably need you now. We need you to find jobs. And he's trying to apply for any job, and they keep saying he's overqualified. Like, oh, I was like, change your names and like, you know, like do something so they can give you a chance. And all he wants to do is make some money and hopefully help his parents pay these debts. But oh my God, I love it. Just the beginning. This is just the 2 episode. I think this is gonna be a really enjoyable series. I hope you will join me every weekend as we review this, especially if you were here when we were reviewing Bulgosol. That was so complicated and crazy. I'm here for lighthearted, nice, I believe it's probably gonna be romantic as well, but also some good life lessons to learn. But I am here for it and I'm loving it. Have you watched? Do you like it so far? Let me know. And always, if you do like my video, please do give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. And please join me every week. I review every Sunday as we watch 2521. Thank you so much. Deuces.